Look at this craziness, YouTube. All kinds of stuff everywhere. There's some fish, air pump. Just filling the tank a little bit. Make sure that the everything stays level. I don't have the front panel done, but it's going in here today anyway. I'll work on the front panel at some point. Then this is going to get emptied. And there's the 55 moved with the sand in it still. Not sure what I'm going to do with all that sand, but it's going to come out of there. This tank's going to sit for the most part empty. And when fry arrive, this tank will get put into action. Other than that, I doubt there's much anything else that'll get done with this tank. But so far so good. Dead even. Move it up towards the front here. Dead even. So this is the mess. Been a couple hours, and I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. It was in the cabinet. I never did build a shelf for this, so I'm just going to set it in there for now. I still got to finish the front piece. It's right there. So I got to paint it, trim it. I think it might straighten out because it fits. It'll fit inside this lip, and then I'll be able to put a magnet here and then on each corner here. But down below the tank, halfway mounted, this surge protector. I use zip ties and got the timer all set up. Trying to tie the wires halfway decent, but at the same time be able to get the canister and anything else out that I'll need to get out. That's the air pump that I use. Little tip here. I read it online, I guess, one day, or heard it on YouTube. I'm not sure. Actually, if I think about it, I'm pretty sure that I was listening to John Hudson with KG Tropicals, one of his videos, and he said to tie a knot in some airline tubing if you have extra ports, and I did. So I'm running 2 lines up, and they're going to that bar there that stretches the length of the tank, and I have it turned down quite a bit right now, but 75 degrees right now. I need to re-stick the thermometer to the glass, but this is it. Right now it's just running 48-inch halogen bulb, single bulb, and this winter I'm going to get a Current USA Satellite Plus LED. I'll probably just get the wired remote. I don't care about having the wireless remote. I'm probably never going to change the settings, but this is the tank, and it's got, well, let me change batteries. All right, got a new battery. The rocks are going to change. Now that did add. I've had this pre-filter here for a while. I added it to the return or intake on the canister filter, only because, of course, I painted the back with Plasti Dip, and it's got black diamond sandblasting sand as a substrate now, so it's black everything. And on video, which the water is still a little cloudy, on video it doesn't really do it justice. You know, the fish really pop out, the rocks pop out. I'm sure within the next couple hours or day or so, whenever the water does clear up, it'll be better on camera. This is the stuff that I used. It's the 2040. It's real fine. So far so good. I know the reason why I did put that pre-filter on there is because I noticed some particles were floating around, and the last thing that I want to do is have that go inside of the canister filter. But it was interesting to clean. It was pretty filthy. It took a little while to clean. I bought 2 50-pound bags, and I probably used a quarter of this one, and a complete other 50-pound bag. So this is what it'll look like once I finish this front panel here, and it's just sitting in there actually. And you know, this corner's flush, and this corner on the right here is sunken back a little bit. So my thought process is I might not have to reinforce it with anything, but I am going to trim it out. I'm thinking that whenever I put magnets there, it might hold it out because it does set inside this lip. So basically it just falls down inside of the bottom piece of trim, and it'll just need support here on the top or whatever. But that's overall what it'll look like. And it's really, really dark, but wasn't too bad changing out the tanks. Yeah, you can see it's cloudy. Wasn't too bad changing out the tanks. Overall satisfied with this one so far. Just everything's level. Just hope this one doesn't come back and bite me. So far so good. Thanks for watching, and hope everybody's enjoying some football today. As I was uploading the video clips that I made earlier to the computer so that I could add them all together and get them uploaded to YouTube, I decided I took the background off the 55. I'm going to paint it black. And I've got the majority of the sand out of there. And I don't know if you can see from here, this was our first fish tank that we bought. This was the first one that we went and looked at. We said, hey, we're getting it. We're brand new to the hobby. I thought I'd done a lot of research. Come to find out, as I'm taking the sand out, I hadn't. I know that whenever I first got into this, whenever we first got into this, I researched the nitrogen cycle thoroughly. I knew all about that. As I've resealed a couple tanks now, and I've been working on a 90-gallon, you can see from where I'm standing, the silicone changes colors. And you know, everybody says you can't match old silicone to new silicone, and I would argue that. I don't know necessarily that I would do it personally, but we've had this tank up and running since January, and whenever we went to look at the tank, it was full of water, and you know, we've had it full of water since January, and we have had no problems out of this tank. It hasn't leaked at all. Saying that, you know, here's a close-up. You can see clear in the bottom and black on the sides, and here it was starting, and you can see a little bit, it's starting to peel off a little bit. Of course, the corner silicone now is pretty shoddy. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm either going to sell the tank and this stand. Whenever it comes down to it, I doubt I'll put any substrate in a 75. But as of right now, this tank's not going to be used, so I might reseal it. I might just sell it as is. Like I said, I've had no problems out of it, and you know, everybody argues you can't do the whole silicone new to old situation, whatever. And I know it's not advised, but I just wanted to give a quick statement saying that this tank's been set up for, you know, coming up on a year, within 9 months now, we'll say, and we've had zero problems out of it. So that's that, YouTube. And hopefully, standing back here as I was rambling on, you could see the silicone, but that's what I wanted to throw out there in case somebody needed to patch a piece. You know, once again, I don't think that I would do it, but in this instance, in this case, it's worked.